Thank you.
It's a big time win. Talk about how you're feeling.
Amazing, especially with all the crowd support and just it being at this tournament. My family was there. Raquel was going crazy. It was amazing. It was amazing. Just the whole experience with the crowd and how I came back in that match is just like words can't describe really.
The chants. You heard the chants of your name out there?
Oh yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I guess you describe your feeling as you went up to shake hands and you were trying to look real stoic, and then after you shook hands and then you sort of let loose. Just what was that moment of trying to keep it inside for 5 seconds where you wanted to be sportsmanlike or whatever?
I wasn't even really thinking about it, to be honest. I was like, that's just I don't know, it's pretty normal. I don't really go crazy or anything until, I usually don't go crazy at all, actually, but it was the crowd was just so electric. After I shook his hand and they just got me into it. I don't know. I really hope so, but it's a long way away and a lot of hard work, so hopefully.
Taylor, you said coming into the tournament that you thought you were playing really great, and I guess that's shown. Just talk about some of the things that you were doing well.
Well, we talk about complete, just different levels in a match. I started off I just wasn't into. I was definitely slow. I thought I was gonna get bageled in that first set. It was 4-0, 4-0 break point, and I thought for sure I was gonna get bageled. I had the trainer come, and I took some Advil before the match because I was kind of feeling my knee a bit. The same knee injury I had months ago that I took time off to get better. But maybe the Advil kicked in or the hot cream the trainer was working on it worked. But I started feeling a lot better, I could move, and I got into it. I was just making a lot of balls. It was pretty heavy, the conditions out there. It's so different from during the day. The ball wasn't flying much. I felt like it was tough to put the ball away. I felt like neither one of us was getting as many free points on our serves as we normally would. And I thought the main thing today was how I returned serve. I thought I returned much better than normal. I don't think it's one of my the strongest parts of my game, but I thought I did a really good job of returning, one of the best servers in the game serve throughout that match. And also I thought I did a pretty good job of competing and kind of just sticking in the match and staying solid.
It was a bit, obviously, not just tonight, but how much of a goal and priority is this Milan race to you? Because you're one of the people in the category for it. Do you pay attention? Do you check that page of the app or anything frequently, or how much is that in your mind?
If I'm going to be totally honest, I check it a lot. I do want to be there. It's something I feel like it would be a huge honor to be there because there's so many new people that came up at the end of last year and this year in the whole the next gen campaign. So many new amazing players that just make the race so much tougher, and it's something I just really wanna make it for the first year. I think it'd be really cool to be in it the first year, and so I'm just working really hard. I do check it a lot, and I'm definitely looking at it. I'm definitely this one's helping me a lot for Milan.
How did you hold your nerve when you broke back in the third?
When he broke back?
Yeah.
I just told myself, you know what, I made first serves that game. That was my goal going into that last service game, was just to make a lot of first serves, and he returned really well that game. He played a great game, and instead of, getting really down on myself, I just told myself, you know what, at least I put myself in that opportunity to serve out the match. And I thought I'd been doing a really good job of returning his serve, so I thought there was a chance that I could break back. And then especially after I lose my serve, I go, now I really, really don't want to lose this match, because I'll be thinking about it for the next week about how I choked it.
Taylor, you mentioned the knee. Is it a concern concerned that it's still bothering you? And have you learned anything about when to kind of stay off it and when to keep playing it?
Yeah, it's really it's really I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's kind of depressing in a way, I guess, to feel it after putting so much time into um, getting it better and sacrificing a lot of time to get it better. You know, I would drive about 45 minutes to physical therapy. I'd be there for 3 hours, and then I'd drive about an hour back. So it was a big chunk of my day that I could have been doing a lot of better things. But it's something that loosened up. You know, I played without pain from the whole like end of the first set on. So, and I played the last 5 weeks without pain. So I really don't know. I feel like I've been doing all the right things, and I think if I stay on top of it, it should be fine. But yeah, it's a bit worrying that I start feeling it again.
What is it? Could you just give me a few?
That's the thing. It's kind of like I don't know. I've never really gotten like a for sure answer on it. There's nothing like wrong with my knee because I've had all the scans, like everything. You know, there's nothing actually wrong with it. But like, you know, like I feel it. Like I'm not making stuff up. I don't know. Like I just sometimes get this pain. I think it's just the way I use my muscles. I think I put too much stress on that knee. And so I think it's just a matter of strengthening other parts of my knee. So I think that's what's going to just get it better. It's just more strengthening on the muscles around the knee.
Yeah, Jaziri next. So it's not an unseeded guy also, so it might be good, but he's obviously a solid player. Just thoughts on that match and
I
what you
mean,
might know about him.
Last time I played him, we had absolute battle in the Guadalupe Challenger, and I came off the court like, wow, that guy's amazing. Like, I thought I played some of my best tennis last time I played him, and he got me in a long three-setter, and so I have a lot of respect for him as a player, knowing the level that he can play, and I know I'm gonna have to bring my best tennis, and I know he sees this kind of opening of the draw as a huge opportunity for him as well, so I know he's going to be bringing his best tennis, so it's going to be a good match.
Going back to goals and objectives, last year you missed the qualification for the Olympics by basically one spot, right? And I was just wondering if that bothered you and how much it means to you, how important is it to represent the United States in your tennis career?
Well, I'm wearing a USA shirt right now, actually, with an American flag right here, but so I guess it's pretty important for me. You know, I love playing for my country, and I would have really liked to go down to Rio, but you know, it is what it is. I got to play Atlanta, and I had a good result in Atlanta, so I guess that's the silver lining behind the whole situation. But I would really like to represent my country in the future and just really help out American tennis however I can.
Last question.
Since you went through USTA, what do you think of the green dot ball? Because I hated it.
The what?
The green dot ball?
Which one?
10 and under?
Oh well, I never had to use that because that was you're talking about the
Softball.
the softball. Yeah, I never had to play with that actually. They implemented that rule after I was already aged out, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe 8 and under. Like I'm not sure exactly. Maybe it prevents injuries or extra stress on the body. Like I'm not entirely sure, but I think you should just play tennis. To be honest, just regular tennis. I'm saying that just because that's what I did.
Last one.
So for a while you were sort of the top 18 in the world, but recently you had a couple of others moving up to the years. Are you sort of conscious of where the others in your age group are in the rankings? And are there any others from juniors that we should be watching for?
I mean, of course, I think anyone would be lying if they're saying like they're not paying attention to the whole competition that all of us juniors, like 18, 19-year-olds, have with each other because we all want to do better and it's healthy. It's really healthy, even though like like I want to do better than these guys. Like guys like Riley, Francis, Mo, Jared. They're all some of my best friends. Riley was the best man at my wedding, and we all want to just go at it with each other. But we all also want to see each other do well at the same time, I guess, because we all just want to move up, and it's a lot of motivation to kind of go back and forth with these guys on the rankings and with the results. It's something that I feel like every generation needs to kind of push you that extra bit to get better.